It is now day 62 of the eruption of the Cumbre Vieja ridge on the island of La Palma. After 16 days of continuously decreasing earthquakes and volcanic activity, a sudden change occurred. Volcanic activity increased, resulting in a sudden spike in activity, causing high levels of lava to be emitted. The active vents produced a large river of lava in the early morning hours of November 17th, which flowed towards the ocean in a sustained flow of material. This river of lava occurred alongside the highest number of earthquakes recorded since the eruption began. On November 17th, a total of 318 earthquakes larger than magnitude 2 occurred, which were widely felt across the island of La Palma. This sudden uptick in activity was the direct result of more magma being present in the conduits and shallow magma chamber underlying the overall volcano than at any point since the eruption began. Despite this, less lava was erupted than would be expected if you were to align it with the number of earthquakes which occurred. Thus, in the upcoming several days to weeks, several things could happen. Possibility 1 is that the background low levels of eruptive activity continue, but at a higher rate than 3 days ago, possibly interrupting the overall downward trend in activity. Possibility 2 is that this fresh magma is erupted in sudden large bursts of activity. Possibility 3 is that the majority of this fresh magma does not erupt at all, but remains in the subsurface. Whichever is the case, it represents a rather unexpected turn in the overall nearly 9-week-long eruption. If fresh lava is still being emitted as of November 22nd, then the 2021 eruption will be the same length as a 65-day-long eruption of La Palma from 1677 to 1678, which covered the southern tip of the island with lava. Because of this uptick in ash emissions which occurred alongside the recent spike in activity, schools were closed and more flight cancellations occurred Wednesday due to the overall poor air quality. An interesting volcanic hazard which was observed in recent days was a whirlwind which swirled above the active lava flows, creating a tornado-like vortex. Of course, this wasn't an actual tornado, but instead was a so-called dust devil. It formed due to high ambient temperatures of the lava flows on the ground, which formed a layer of hot and buoyant air. This heated air then rose rapidly, beginning to stretch and spin as it interacted with the cooler air above the lava. Luckily, this dust devil did not contain any fragments of lava or superheated gases, as sometimes strong whirlwinds can pick up pieces of debris, making a rather harmless weather phenomena quite dangerous. During volcanic eruptions, a frequent task volcanologists perform is gathering fresh lava samples to analyze their silica and gas content. To do this, we grab a piece of still cooling lava, dump it in a bucket of water, and wait for it to turn to a fine-grained volcanic glass which is then subsequently analyzed. In terms of the type of lava, the La Palma eruption is producing a low silica and fluid lava known as basalt, which is typical for the majority of eruptions on the overall island. In the last several days, sulfur dioxide ejected high into the atmosphere by the eruption has traveled into 2 distant locations, resulting in poor air quality. Some sulfur dioxide traveled to the west and then north, resulting in poor air quality in Ireland and the northern United Kingdom. The other half traveled to the east, causing poor air quality in Morocco, Algeria, and Tunisia. As of the writing of this video, lava flows from the ongoing eruption cover an area of 1,040.5 hectares or 4.02 square miles. Thanks for watching.